YouTube as we know it is actually changing. And if you're a content creator or a YouTuber of any kind, this could be the most important video that you watch all week. You see, there's tons of people that are jumping on YouTube and content creation all the time, and every single day there's probably millions of people that are jumping on YouTube and starting to create a YouTube channel. And in every single niche, in every single way, there's more and more people creating the same pieces of content with the same information as everybody else. There's not one single piece of content, one single piece of information that is not out there on YouTube, and there are many different versions of this on YouTube. Everybody's doing that. No matter the information that you're trying to see, you're going to find it on YouTube. And as a consumer, as somebody who watches video, that's a good thing. You watch different videos, you can get all the information that you could probably think of, and you're going to find it. However, as somebody who creates content, it's a little bit different, because that means more competitive, or that YouTube is getting more competitive every single day. A lot of people will say that YouTube is oversaturated, and we will get into that. But that means that there is more competition. So how do you deal with that? Well, as I said, the information is already out there. The people are creating the content is being done, and the information is there. So how do you go from somebody who's making videos that nobody cares about, into somebody that makes videos that people are connected to and thriving doing that? And the answer is not to get the cinematic videos. The cinematic videos are good for people who are a bit younger. If you're 18 years old, you probably are interested in somebody who's younger, or in all the cuts and flashes and everything that goes on YouTube. But if you're like me, if you're over 35, let's say, I'm 37, you're going to find that that's not what's interesting, well, that's not interesting to you. That content is already being made by people who are 18 years old or 20 years old. So the difference is making a connection with your audience. So how do you do that? Well, you do like I'm doing now. I'm on a walk with my dog, getting attacked by mosquitoes. And you create content just like this. This video will probably have 0 cuts, maybe 1, maybe 2, but most likely it will have 0 cuts. All I'm doing is I'm just sharing my thoughts. Now, of course, I have a subject that I want to talk to you about, and I have a few points that I have either in my mind like now, or in my notes sometimes. But that's it. Then I'm just talking to the camera, and most of my content has 0 cuts, or it will have 1 at the beginning if I have a few false starts, which I do sometimes, and some other times and at the end, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my dog. So that's what happens. And let's see, let's go there. And so sharing content like this is how you connect with your audience. People get to know you for who you are, and you're just talking to a friend. If you watch Mr. Beast, he's got millions of followers and everybody tries to copy him, but realistically, people aren't as connected to him as they could be. Now, yes, he's the most well-known YouTuber out there, so anytime he starts a business, then he makes a ton of money, and that's awesome for him. But I'm not trying to be Mr. Beast, and you shouldn't either. There are a ton of people that are trying to be like this. But the reality is most people are struggling to make an income on YouTube. Some people have 10,000, 100,000. I've even seen somebody that has 1 million subscribers on YouTube and that had to go to a day job. So it's probably not the best way to think about it. So how do you think about it? Well, you think about it by helping people to achieve a certain outcome. And it could be your outcome. I'm trying to build a YouTube channel and I'm sharing with you what I'm learning about it. And eventually you start being good at it. You start being better at talking to the camera, making some minor edits, which there are very little of. And by the way, making Mr. Beast type of videos is very, very difficult. You do have to learn how to speak on camera, make crazy edits, have crazy stories that are going on, have cuts everywhere. It'll take you days probably to edit a video. This video, I got the idea of the video yesterday. I'll be uploading it in an hour or two, maybe a bit more because I'll have coffee before that. But that's it. And that's how you have way more fun, you're way more authentic, and eventually, once you become good at creating content, and you start to gain a following and people who like what you're doing and things like that, you will be able to build a business out of it. But you have to start that from the beginning and learn that from the beginning. Start from the beginning and learn how to create, learn how to build an audience and learn how to do it. Eventually you'll be able to sell whatever you're passionate about. It's not necessarily about YouTube. It could be something that you know of. But either way, the key to doing anything or to make some money online on YouTube is to build an audience. So building an audience will change your life, but you don't have to do it the hard way, and it's probably better to do it the easy way. So I hope I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that this video was good for you. If you want to watch my next video or some other video that YouTube thinks you should watch, then make sure you watch it. I'll see you soon.